Welcome to another episode of the Good Guys Podcast. My name is Brandon Dixon. I am a happily married man and a humble father of four. And as always, I am here with none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Joshua Ezzy.
What's going on, BD? We back, bro.
We are back. It is the Good Guys Podcast, season 2.7, or maybe 3.2. We're back, okay?
All you need to know is that we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back. Trust us, okay?
Trust me. Trust me. Don't trust us. Trust me.
Definitely trust Josh, okay? Good Guys Podcast or not, he will be cranking out videos. But no, seriously, we're back this time, okay? We're going to be consistent. We're going to have great content, and we're going to do this thing, okay? But with that said, it is Mother's Day, and what better way to kick off the Good Guys Podcast relaunch with a Mother's Day edition of the Good Guys Podcast.
It's only right. We was going to wait till Father's Day, but, you know.
Nobody really cares about the fathers, so...
Nah, nobody cares about fathers.
We'll celebrate the mothers. Shout out to all the mothers everywhere. Happy Mother's Day. I hope everyone is calling their mother.
Happy Mother's
spending
Day.
time with their mother. Doing something nice.
And if your mother wasn't in your life, man, if your mother passed away, man, I'm sure there's a lady in your life that was motherly for you. Embrace them today. I hope you was able to call them, enjoy them, text them, because we know everyone wasn't able to enjoy Mother's Day. But either way, somebody was a mother to you, hopefully. Make sure you reach out to them. You got about, 3 hours left? Well, by the time you watch this podcast, it's over. So
it's probably over. Yeah.
You missed your moment.
You pretty much missed it. They probably hate you right about now. But
can mothers hate? Yeah, there's some hateful mothers out there.
It's possible.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of hateful mothers out there.
Yes, there are. But not ours. So shout out to my mother and shout out to Miss Ezzy.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the moms out there, man. My mom, my mother-in-law, my sisters-in-law, whose mothers, man, it was a great time at the family's function this Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful, man. It's really good to know or to have mothers who enjoy each other. My mom and my wife's mom, it was beautiful. It's just good. I count my blessings. And if you do have mother-in-law problems, I hate it for you. It didn't come upon my life, and I counted a blessing, you know. But we gave it over to God, man, and God made them BFFs.
That's good, because that's not always the case.
That's not always the case.
Definitely be some animosity between the mothers. So that's definitely a good thing.
Definitely a
good thing. We're gonna start off as we usually do with the weekly airing of grievances.
Oh, before you start, BD, you see my shirt?
What's the shirt? What do we got?
I love my wife.
Oh. Shout out to Brittany Ezzy. That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's for your airing of grievance. I just want to make sure I was for what we're going to talk about today. I just want to make sure.
Doing a little damage control.
Yeah, a little damage control, bro. I just want to make sure I don't want my wife going on some Christian roundtable talk talking about she wished that pastors and youth ministers was looking at her.
Oh, wow. Well, what?
So I love my wife.
Okay. So without further ado, I guess you've already hinted as to what the airing of grievances is going to be. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's been widely discussed over the past week or so. It is the red roundtable discussion that consisted of Ayesha Curry, most notably, Jada Pinkett, Sonia Curry, I think that's her name, and
Seth Curry's fiance.
Yes.
Which I didn't know she was 6'6".
Is she 6'6"?
She's tall, bro. That was a tall lady, bro.
Okay.
Like anyway. She could get buckets. Anyway.
Yeah. So in this discussion, the controversial piece was that Ayesha mentioned that she sometimes, I guess she kind of wishes that, I guess she feels insecure sometimes with the groupies that surround Stephen Curry. And sometimes she feels like she wishes that she got, some attention from the opposite sex, just to, I guess, know that she still got it.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. That's gonna have to make it on my weekly airing of grievances. It is.
Man,
I
I
mean,
I mean, I don't make $200 million, man, so I'm nervous. I was
I,
like, man, if Steph can't make you happy, what? How am I gonna make my wife happy?
you know what I mean? I think that's where it comes, where it hits home
I'm
for
just
me
joking.
because
Yeah,
I'm not Steph Curry. Okay, I, I'm not in the NBA. I play NBA 2K. Okay,
yeah.
you
And
know, I,
I only play it like once every 2 quarters, bro.
you know what I mean. So like he's actually in the NBA. He makes millions of dollars. I don't. Okay. So it's like he's light skinned. He's got hazel eyes. I'm not. You know.
Bruh, you see this,
I mean,
bro? Like what?
I've got a strong hairline going for me. That's about all I've got.
Man, mine's gone, bro.
Yeah. So if Steph can't do it, do any of us really have a chance?
Bro,
Is the
I think only by the grace of God, bro. Like this is the signs of the times, bro.
it
These
really
are the
makes
signs of
you?
the times. It makes you wonder, bro. Because honestly, I watched the video, and I think what happened was I think they had a conversation before the camera started rolling. Because if you ask my honest opinion, everybody's eyes were red as if they were already crying. So I think they set her up to be set up, but she didn't even get set up because she set her own self up. I was like, you didn't have to go that far. Now I understand, women have insecurities, but man,
That's
there are certain things you just don't put at a red round table with Jada Pickett Smith on the hottest show on Facebook Watch.
I think that's what it is. Like, okay, we all have insecurities. We
Yeah.
all kind of like that attention to know, hey, I got it. I and I kind of get that. But here's the thing, and I tell people that I work with sometimes. I tell my son sometimes, like it's okay to think certain things, but don't say that out loud. Like, I've
Yeah.
got I got some coworkers. Sometimes they say some stupid stuff, and I'd be like, just don't say that out loud again. Like
Just
it's
don't say
okay.
it out
Just
loud,
run
man.
that one
Like,
by me. Sometimes you have higher ranking people in the room. You might say some stupid things. Hey, if you got a question, just run it by me really quick, but don't say that out loud. And
and
that's
I
one
and
of
I
those things.
and I think that's what she did. And I think everybody at that round table was like, "Oh." I
Yeah.
was like, "How does Steph Curry's mom feel?" Like I was like, I know after the camera start rolling, but all due respect, we all have insecurities, and I think what messed this all up was like you just put blood in the water. Like if he didn't cheat, oh, there. See. This is what happened. There's just certain. There's two things that she messed up on. And all due respect to the Currys, man.
Hmm.
All due respect. Just hear my heart.
Break it down
There's
for us.
two. There's two things that just happened with Aisha Curry. Number one. Number one. Right.
Hmm.
She's going to get all kind of explicit pictures in her DM. For one.
That's gonna happen.
Number two. Although there. Listen. If you make it known that you have an insecurity, there is a woman out there that will break Steph. See, Steph Curry is not Jesus Christ, bro.
Mm-mm.
There's a woman out there that is going to break Steph Curry down. You remember that girl that was in the stands that looked him down? Had her fingers by her lips and was
Bruh.
looking through Steph's soul.
Did you see that meme? It was like it showed that picture and it was like, I'm turning down women looking at me like this, and you got the nerve to say that you want some male attention?
I'm like, man, first off, that would make me feel like I ain't doing my job. Like, what do you mean you want attention because I get attention? You're not a three-time NBA champion. You're not a two-time NBA most valuable player, one-time unanimous. You're not light-skinned, hazel eyes, and running
Well,
around
she is.
screens.
She is. She's light skinned. She does have hazel
But
eyes.
he's the most fit version of the light-skinned green eyes. Now, I can understand having three children and having a thyroid removed. That's tough. That's tough. But the way Steph shows her love, I'm like, he cheated, bro. The only conclusion I can come to it, because if you go to her Instagram page, there is not a post about the NBA playoffs. The Ayesha Curry of old was posting. She was at the games. Did you see this game 6? It was just his parents there.
Mm.
So I'm like, what's going on, Ayesha? Maybe she's going through a midlife. Do women go through? Is it an all life crisis for women or?
Stop.
I'm
You
just
stop
joking.
right now.
Stop. No, it's not all life.
But no, I
Maybe
think
she's
they did. I think they did like, have a sit down and come to Jesus moment with her a couple years ago when she started texting about how the NBA was rigged, and I think they had to sit her down and be like, Ayesha, this is how Steph Curry provides for the family. Like you can't really say that it's rigged because it's counterproductive.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think they're gonna have to have another one of those sit downs with
That's
Ayesha.
what it was. She couldn't come to the game because Steph knew that crowd would have. Yeah, bro. But the day that interview came out, Steph was missing dunks and layups, bro. I think it affected him. Steph was missing dunks. He didn't. She must have texted him at halftime and was like, "We're good." That's why he scored 33 points in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know. It just comes down to some things you just shouldn't say out loud. Like I
You
said,
just shouldn't say. We all have insecurities.
we
We
do.
all have issues.
We,
But I'm not about to let the world know because when the world knows, the world sends its greatest
exactly.
soldiers, bro.
Like from the outside looking in, I really thought, I really thought like Steph was probably one of the few NBA players that legit like doesn't cheat, like they're good, like their relationship is strong. Her saying these comments, like everybody's looking like, is Steph
And
doing
it,
what he's supposed to be doing?
and then
Maybe
people
Steph is actually
and
cheating.
then people were saying that, oh, he doubled down and supported her. Of course you would.
He has to.
He has no choice. First off, everything that I saw implies that Steph has cheated because she said he's too friendly to the point to where she has to introduce herself in conversation.
That's a bad look,
That's a
man.
bad look. That means Steph is probably like, you know what? I can still pull out here. Instead of pulling threes, I could pull about three of these girls.
Oh,
And so Steph is like, man, I'm tired of shooting threes and going back home. Steph's a man, bro. I think what happens is we get so caught up in the PR of a person that we forget that they're human.
it's
At the end of
true.
the day, if you was making $200 million and a three-time champion and two-time all-time MVP, you one-time unanimous, bro, would you be faithful? Well,
I think
we just don't answer.
exactly. See, I absolutely would. I would. I'd be totally.
That's
Yeah,
why
completely.
God ain't gave us $200 million.
Could be.
Well, I think I could do it.
Okay. Well, yeah.
That's why I got this shirt on.
That's why I've got this
That's
conveniently
why.
placed shirt.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think the reason why the main reason it has to go on the airing of grievances is I don't know, man. I think if I was a female, I would feel some type of way, and I know my wife kind of did watching it. She was like, "What does she mean? You have he's rich,
Bro,
you know."
money, and mansions don't make you happy.
It don't.
If honestly, bro, if I mean, even the other daughter, the other sister was like, she only sees her husband like a few weeks out of the year sometimes.
True.
So I think that's a tough life. I don't think this world system is built for families, especially athletics and sports. I don't think it's built for families unless you really have your wife traveling with you. I think that's a lifestyle that, and I had to really, if I had to sit down with her, I would ask her like, did you know what you were signing up for? And that's why I think all of us should ask ourselves, do we know what we're signing up for? When you sign your name on that dotted line, that's when you ask God for help, grace, and mercy. Because certain things that we ask for, a lot of people wish there was an Ayesha Curry shoes, but after the interview, we could see that many women probably don't want to be. At the same time, if you lost your thyroid and has three children, Steph Curry could have done everything right. It was probably the wrong place at the wrong time with the cameras on, and she got sucked into bearing out her feelings. But I don't. But if you don't want him to have that attention, why do you want that attention?
That's my thing. I could see if you was just like, you know what, maybe this life isn't all like, it was cracked out to be. I thought it was going to be one thing. He turns around, I don't get to see him often. He's got groupies. I feel insecure. Got it. But when
But
you
that's stuff.
say, I want the attention from men and you know what I mean? It's
The
just
first
like,
question a man says is, "Why do you want their attention when I give you everything?" You have that conversation privately with me and let me know what I'm doing wrong to make you not feel secure. You don't
right.
have to tell the whole world to let me know. You let me know because I don't want you out here. And now, who? Well, because now billionaires about to shoot they shot.
Like, for real, for real. Like,
So
you
what?
have invited unnecessary, like,
Listen, let me tell you something. 97% of men respect their relationship. I'm sure a lot of men is like, I don't even want Aisha Curry. She might be cute, she might be whatever, but I respect Steph and I respect her. And y'all just enjoy life together. But that 3% of men out there that are just dogs and don't care,
right.
what are you going to do when the owner of a franchise shoot his shot?
And
A
then,
billionaire who can get you 17 restaurants in all the top 17 markets.
he send you that text and Steph just happened to be there and he see it and he like, who's that? Now y'all got drama because you
Now you
wanted
got
somebody to
drama.
shoot they shot. I just like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I get it. I know we're imperfect. We have insecurities. But when you married, man, like, for real, you just can't say some stuff, man. Some
Bruh,
stuff you
man,
just
like,
don't say out loud.
bruh, bruh, I'm off the market. Like my mind, I can't even let my mind to wander. I'm good.
Right. I'm not about to sit up. Man, it would be nice though. You know what I'm saying? There's some chicks try to hide. No. And you know what? Like, full disclosure, I used to not really wear my wedding ring like that because, like, I'm just be honest. Growing up, my dad didn't really wear his, and he was always faithful and loyal to my mom. So I was just like, it's not really a big deal. I'm not used to wearing jewelry, so I'm not gonna wear it. What I came to realize is that what that wedding ring does is it fends away unnecessary temptation. Because
Hmm.
if you know what I'm saying, if you don't have your wedding ring on and a woman sees you, they think, you know what I mean, you look nice or whatever, and they come shoot they shot, you have to use your willpower and say no. I'm gonna say no because I'm married and that's the right thing to do. We're the good guys. It's a good guy podcast.
Yeah.
But
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, that's unnecessary willpower that I'm having to exert when if I have on my wedding ring, it
Hmm.
already deters them. They see it and they keep walking the other way. I don't even have to think in my head, I need to do the right thing. I'm married. I'm the good
No.
guy.
I
I
got. You
don't
know
even
what I
have to do
call
it.
you. You know what I call my wedding ring?
What's that?
The shield of faithfulness, Doc.
The shield of faithfulness.
It's the
Can't think
shield
of
of
a better name.
faithfulness. It's the shield of faithfulness. I got the shield of faith and the shield of faithfulness. That's a constant reminder to them. I'm already reminded. I'm fully persuaded. It's just letting them know, hey, I'm off the market. I'm not on
Exactly.
clearance. I'm
Nope.
not, a bargain thing. No,
Nope.
I'm off the market because you know why? I believe that whoever God gives you is your perfect fit for you. The Bible
Mm,
says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing and obtaineth favor. There's only one woman in this world that has the favor for me to go forward. So if I hurt the helpmate, that means I hurt myself and I hinder my favor. So I wear this t-shirt.
in addition to my wedding ring.
In addition to my wedding ring, I wore this t-shirt to Walmart. I got praises from everywhere, bro. Hey man, I love your shirt, man. That's beautiful. I was like, yeah, I'm happy. This is great. And I'm not even in trouble. I'm wearing this shirt because of joy, not because of jail.
Mm. Now, there is that small faction of women who, despite you wearing your wedding ring or wearing such a
Hey,
shirt,
but that's the obvious type.
but
Those women,
those
yeah,
the one
those
you don't want that. You
if
don't
you
want those
can't if
problems.
you can't respect the
Right.
sanctity of marriage, what
Like, you
makes
don't.
me like why am I going to leave you and all you offer is 2% of what my wife offers? Then why am I going to leave the 98 for 2%? Can you make the sandwiches my wife makes? Can you make the pan seared chicken that my wife makes? Can you do the asparagus with the garlic things like my wife makes it? Do you iron? Are you going to iron my clothes every day? Are you going to be the wife that she is to me?
Mm-mm.
No. Most people like that can't boil water. They can't cook nothing. The only thing they can cook is a bowl of cereal, bro, and they have a hard time with that.
Right. Oh, I know you. I know you can. I know you're a flawed individual. If
You're
you
flawed.
you coming after somebody who's clearly wearing a wedding
It's a
ring.
demon. When a woman wants you and they don't care about your marriage, that's evil, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That lets me know you're Delilah and you just want to know where my strength is.
That's all
Okay,
that
I
is.
wasn't trying to get deep. It's
It's all
spiritual.
good.
See, I
All
haven't
right.
done the Good Guys podcast in a long time, so now I don't know who I am anymore.
You got to switch modes. All
I got to
right.
switch modes, bro.
Not sermon mode. Good guys
Yeah.
podcast mode.
Yeah, Good Guys podcast mode.
All right.
All
I
right,
think
Ayesha, man, we love you, man. I know your
nothing but
husband
love.
flew home quick after that. Oh, did you see Steph, bro? Back CP3 had the nerve.